Hey guys, this is Fear the Ghost, and I was going to bring you an update on my Dark Scorpions deck. As you may have noticed, I actually had my Intermate deck set as my default because I've been messing around with that. But I have changed up the Dark Scorpion deck some. Uh, I took out Elector and the Burglars, the two Burn of the Mighties and one Double Passe. I put in 3 supply units, 3 Mystic Tomato, and I believe I took some stuff out for MSTs because I didn't have them in there before. Honestly, can't remember off the top of my head what I took out, but I have been debating switching Silvery Calcos for Elector. Oh, and I got the Donzalug down to 2 because he's not searchable in the deck. Other than that, there's not really all that much change. There's no change to the extra deck. So it's pretty much the same deck overall. I'm thinking about taking out Silvery Calcos because with the way it is now, unless they destroy Pum Princess, they're not going to be weaker than me usually. So I was thinking Elector would be a good idea instead. Also, the 3 Vanity's Emptiness has been helping a lot. It's been helping quite a lot, and it shuts a lot of decks down. Now, one thing I want to talk to you guys about is... where is it? The Intermate deck profile. The Intermate deck profile, I've been messing with it, and I honestly like it myself. I think it has a lot of potential, but I'm debating on whether or not I should keep Silverclaw in here because he's good, but he's not really all that good. Like, he doesn't really fit all that well with the rest of the deck, in my personal opinion. I mean, he doesn't fit badly, I just don't think he fits too terribly well. But besides that, Cliff has been working quite well in the deck. So has Bugandola, Swordfish, Viper, and Elf. I do believe last time I showed this, I had Spirit Reapers in the deck, and Spirit Reaper wasn't doing badly. It's just that it only gets its effect from a direct attack, unlike Gemini Elf, who only has to inflict battle damage to discard a card. So I did take it out in favor of some more traps. So I'm actually going to go in and see if I can't get a duel. So I'll see if it... yeah, here we go. Come on. Come on. Pick something. Okay, well, we lost, but... oh well. Oh, come on, dude. Hi. Say hello to YouTube. There. So now he knows I'm recording this. Ah, he's recording also. That's awesome. Hi, YouTube. Okay, so we're both recording, which is somewhat interesting. Now, I feel I should blind MST. Okay. Normal. Okay. Now I should have activated this first because he may be running trap hole. Battle phase. Attack. Discard. Let's pluck this out of his hand. Block. 2, set, and turn. So, my first turn wasn't too bad. I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, hey, look, I got Cliff the Trap Remover. Normal summon. Oh, don't have Torrential, though. I don't think he has Torrential. Let's start getting rid of his back row. Rotate to 1200. I'll blow that up. Oh, he's bluffing me, I see. I see, sir. Oh. I think he's doing something. I think he's doing something. Oh, he's just gonna attack Cliff. 300. To grave. Draw. Next turn. Activate Alert of Darkness. Draw 1. Draw 2. Banish. Activate. Set. Activate. I'm gonna add maining because I don't know what he wants to do. Now, he can destroy something probably, but I don't know what he's going to want to do after that. I am highly debating just smacking at him. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for smacking at him. Actually going to make 101 here. Detach. There's a reason I made 101. Oh, please read my card. It needs to be destroyed first. Destroy that monster. It's 1500 or more. It doesn't negate it. It says it destroys my monster. If it gets destroyed, it is banished. If you're going to make YouTube videos, you should at least know that, yes, okay, you guys, I'm sure know, at least. You can't bottomless you bell. Okay. It says on the card, destroy that monster, and if you do, banish it. Okay, you guys, you can read it right here. When your opponent summons a monster or monsters with 1500 or more attack, destroy that monster or monsters with 1500 or more attack, and if you do, banish it instead of sending it to the graveyard. So it would actually have to finally get destroyed. Okay. So if he does activate something like Dimensional Prison, yes, it would be fine. I would banish it. Nothing else would happen. Okay. That's this is part of why I don't play Dueling Network very often. It's because people do stuff like that. And he even told me he was recording. So I wonder what his fans must think about our little argument right there. Hopefully you guys know better. That 101, he would have to actually be destroyed for it to work. Anyway, besides that, there's not really all that much left to do. There's not enough time to do another duel. Yeah, that one kind of turned into a pretty bad duel. Sorry about that. I probably should have guessed that I would run into some issues whenever he only had 7 cards in his extra deck. But when he said he was recording, I assumed he was just playing a deck that's for fun, like mine. He just didn't fill it up all the way. But apparently, he doesn't know, he can't read his cards. He can't read Bottomless Trap Hole. Okay. Here, the card he was talking about. If you don't know what it was. He was talking about Dimensional Prison and U-Bell. Dimensional Prison says when an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster and banish it. That is much different from Bottomless Trap Hole, which says destroy the monster or monsters that were summoned and have 1500 or more attack and banish them instead of sending them to the graveyard. Those are two extremely different effects. Bottomless Trap Hole doesn't just go banish it. It has to destroy it first. It's why you cannot Bottomless Trap Hole Beals unless you chain something like Fiendish Chain to it or Veiler. Those would be the only ways you could Bottomless Trap Hole it. But you can Dimensional Prison it because Dimensional Prison doesn't say anywhere on the card destroy, while Bottomless Trap Hole does. So, also, I want to ask your guys' opinion because I have been told differently, but I do believe that Double Passe does not target its effect. If you didn't watch the earlier videos, is when an opponent's monster declares an attack on a face-up attack position monster you control, make your opponent's attack a direct attack instead and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the attack target you control. Also, that monster you control can attack your opponent directly during your next turn. Now, I've had people told me that this targets because it turns the attack into a direct attack, so I've been told it has to target the opponent's monster to do that. I don't know if that's true. Honestly, there haven't really been any rulings made on it that can be considered official rulings given to us by Konami themselves. So we really don't know. It's mainly up to whoever's judging. So if you want to use Double Passe, make sure you talk to the head judge before starting the tournament and asking them what they think about the card, because it can actually vary from judge to judge, considering, as far as I know, there's no official rulings on whether or not it actually targets the opposing monster. Also, I know Ghost of a Grudge does not target because it's got this similar wording to Mirror Force. Mirror Force says when an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. And Ghost of a Grudge is just the attack of all monsters your opponent currently controls becomes 0. So it's the same wording. There's nothing that would suggest Ghost of a Grudge targets the monsters to turn their attack to 0. So anyway, sorry about that duel. I don't know what was up with the other guy, but that just kind of turned out pretty badly. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.